What's up everyone, it's your girl Quella Graphic Love and I'm coming to you today with another video. This video concept has been brought on from my Quarantine Chronicles series. I know pretty much we're all in the house, we're all quarantining, social distancing, all that fun stuff. But today I've come up with quarantine crafts. Hopefully I can get it to fly in this way. But pretty much quarantine crafts is just a mini series that I'll be doing of crafts that you can do at home with whatever you have at home, or very limited going out and buying your supplies when you can order it off of Amazon. So what I want to show today for today's quarantine craft is making your own laptop cover. So right now the case that is on my laptop is this one in particular. I ordered it from Amazon. It's like a nice gold and shimmery one that you can order just to snap on and snap off. And it's pretty cool, pretty convenient. I love it, and it gives me like a nice faux glamorous feel. But sometimes for my laptop, I like to switch it up. I don't always want that gold. Maybe I want like a cute little saying on here, or just a cute graphic or something on here, maybe like a logo that pretty much kind of represents my style or is more me. And I know I see a lot of people who have MacBooks or who have laptops in general who deck out the front of it, decals and everything that kind of expresses them and expresses themselves. But I don't know about you, this is a new computer that I got, a new laptop this year, and I am not trying to put any stickers on this as of yet. I want it to stay clean like this. I want it to be pretty sleek, but I do want to be able to express myself when it comes to anything on here. So today's quarantine craft will involve making a case for your laptop, and here are your supplies. So the first set of supplies you'll need for this quarantine craft is a clear laptop case. For this one, I got it off of Amazon for like, I think $12 if I'm not mistaken. But it's pretty much just the top and bottom of a clear case that you would get, that you would snap onto your laptop. Anyways, I have a 2019 13-inch MacBook Pro with the touch bar. So I got the one that fits my size. It's just clear, straight to the point, hard plastic, acrylic. The bottom we could decorate, but it's kind of optional since we're mainly focusing on the top. So clear case is what you need. Then aside from a clear case, you will need a beautiful, sharp X-Acto knife. These things come in handy for everything. So once you have your X-Acto knife, this will help us like kind of to get some precise cuts on things. It'll also help us to, some of the pieces that you use, they might be a little fine, so just to kind of get in there. But please be careful with an X-Acto knife. They are very, very sharp. Last but not least, for your quarantine craft laptop cover, you're going to need your actual stickers. So your actual stickers will be the ones that you will put onto the case, onto the clear case to decorate. So these stickers are, if you know me, I'm a planner, so I have tons of these little stickers and decals and like extra things that I use in my planners to decorate them. Also, I journal as well. So what I like to do, or the idea that I got for this, is to take the ones that have the cute sayings on them or the cute graphics like coffee, you go girl, stuff like that. I have tons of these, so they range. These I got from Dollar Tree, surprising enough. Actually these 3 I got from Dollar Tree. Actually these 4 I got from Dollar Tree, and they were in their crafts aisle. So this one is more so about travel. It has like little travel sayings here. This one has just extra stickers, but these stickers are 3D, or like they have some dimension to it. I'm not sure if you can see the dimension. And then these also have dimension to them as well. They're kind of like 3D raised, really nice. You guys know I love my coffee, so I had to have these. And then these are just smaller ones that have like little pizzas on them and coffee, sushi, stuff like that. So these will definitely come in handy if you don't want to spend a lot of money on any of the decals or stickers or stuff like that. So pretty much what I'm gonna do is have those. And these ones I got from Walmart from their own craft section. It's like the pen and gear line from Walmart. And it's very, very helpful. I like them, and their planner section is really dope as well. And then these I got from the Recollections from Michaels. Yes, from Michaels. I have a lot of these, so I kind of forget where I got them from, and I collect all of them because that's what your girl does. So I've already sifted through these, and I'm just gonna figure out, okay, which ones do I really want to put on here? Where do I want it to go? How do I want it to fit? So pretty much with this, you'll put all the decals and the stickers on here. And then once you have them placed and everything, you will then need some self-seal laminating sheets. These particular sheets I got from Walmart, and this is in the 8.5 by 11, if you can see that. Yes, 8.5 by 11. This is a 10 pack, and pretty much these, they come like this, and you just peel it off and it's gonna laminate it. So with these laminating papers, you're probably gonna only use one anyways. Once you have everything laid out here, you love it, you're satisfied with it, you like it, then the laminated sheet will go over it to hold everything in place. Since this is 8.5 by 11, it might not fit exactly, I don't know, but I guess we will see. And yeah, so that'll fit onto there like so. The first part I'm gonna start on is just the cover. So right now I'm just gonna do some trial and error of just placing some things on here, trying to figure out, okay, like placement, where I want it to go, if I'm satisfied. I'm not going to glue anything down yet, of course, because that'll mess me up. So I'm kind of going to get a layout going, and I'm just going to fast forward this part, and then you guys will see as I lay it out. And then once I get to a satisfied look, I will laminate it, and I will show you guys the actual thing on the computer. So follow me along with my quarantine crafts. Here we go. So guys, I had to take a break, my camera had to charge, and I'm also losing sunlight, so I'll just probably have to brighten this up in post-production. But pretty much between that time, I already went ahead and went through the majority of all the sticker sets and the little decals that I showed previously, and I just cut out the ones that I wanted to use on my case. So I do have some extras over here just in case I need to fill up some extra space in the meantime once everything is laid out. But I'm just gonna do a close-up on some of the ones that I picked. So like this one says inspired to inspire. This is actually one of my favorite like little sayings. I really like this saying. Then we've got, let's see, it's a suitcase for traveling. Then we've got one that has a saying on it that says dream bigger, live bolder. So pretty much I kind of cut them out of what they were naturally in, and they still have like the paper and stuff on the back, so I haven't like stuck them onto anything yet. But that's what I'm gonna do now. I'm gonna fast forward this part to record the layout that I want to go for. Also, one thing I do want to mention before I even get started is please make sure that this is the right side up, because you don't want to start putting your decals and your stickers on here and you realize this is actually upside down, or it's the bottom, or you know. I think this is the top since it has like the divots here. I'm not sure if you can see that right there. But yeah, as I mentioned before, I'm just going to fast forward this part to just try some different layout techniques to see if I like it, if I want to change anything, you know, if I'm happy with it, I'll let you guys know, pop in. But I'm just gonna lay these out really quickly, and then I'll just have some music over it, and you guys will see the finished look. pretty much this is what it's looking like compiled all together. I have my stickers layout as well as my sayings, the decals, stuff like that. So for the most part, that's what it's looking like overall, pretty much just a bigger version of it. As you can see, most of the ones that I cut out, I tried to fit into different spaces. I do have some spaces like here that I still gotta go in and, you know, fill in. My idea was try not to put too many likes by likes. So if they have like the similar font treatment, like if they're all cursive, I tried to separate them. Also color, I didn't want to have all the same colors right next to each other. So for the most part, I tried to break it up as best as I could. And then I do have some additional pieces over here that I cut out that I will probably use to fill in the gaps because there are some spaces in here. So mind you, can't forget my coffee cup. Mind you, these backs will not be on here. So I'm kind of trying to figure out, okay, I don't want it to be like too visible or like see-through on the other side, like once all the backs are off. So I'm gonna figure out how that's gonna work. And then also one thing I really forgot to mention is these scissors, these decorative edge scissors come in handy. I use them a lot in all of my planning, as well as my vision board and stuff like that for my images that I add on there. So these edge scissors, they sell them in a 4-pack from Michael's, I believe. You can also get them from off of Amazon. I have only 2 right now and I had 4, but I don't know what the other ones are. But anywho, they're very helpful, like if you want to customize the edge on something. So like for this particular sticker, I just use those scissors to make like this rounded, clouded like look. But anywho, and then if you reverse the scissors, you can do the inverse of the shape. So instead of the rounded clouds this way, it's more like a sharp, like a actual water wave type of treatment. It's pretty cool. I love these scissors, they're very handy. But I am going to take the backs off of these and I will put it together how it actually is. Once I lay everything out, take the backs off, then I will come back once I lay the laminate on to keep everything in place, make sure it looks nice, make sure it looks cool and official, and then put it on the actual laptop and we'll see how it functions. Alright guys, so what you see before you is the final finished product after I've added all the stickers that I wanted, kind of changed the positions of some of them. Also, I did have to go in and just make sure that they were all kind of staying stuck in place. So this is just a close-up of how it looks. If the lighting looks a little different, it's because it is another day and I had to kind of just wait to get light again. But yes, this is the finished, completed cover. So as you can see, when I lift it up, nothing falls off, nothing is shaking, rattling. Even the 3D pieces, like zoom in a little bit. So the 3D pieces, they haven't been lifting either. They're pretty solid as well. So I am honestly very happy at how this came out. It actually came out a lot better than I actually envisioned. I was a little nervous at first because I was like, I don't know if it's actually going to be practical, if it's actually going to come out how I think in my head. But for the most part, I think it looks pretty freaking good. Everything, all the sayings and everything are very relatable to me. So that's the one thing. If you want to make it personal to you, use stickers and little decals and stuff that speak to you, that remind you of maybe sayings that keep you going or things that describe your personality and stuff like that. So there's ways to get creative with it. Right now, I'm going to put the laminate over it and we're pretty much gonna be doing this together, so hopefully this comes out right. Like I said, I got the Scotch single-sided self-seal ones and I found these in Walmart, and you can also order them off of Amazon, which is probably the best option right now. But yeah, so gonna open this up. So I'm using my X-Acto knife, which is super duper handy for very close cut projects like this. I'm just peeling this off camera. So I've never used laminated sheets before or self-laminating sheets, so this is going to be new for me. This is definitely going to take some precision. So there are 10 sheets in here and they're 8.5 by 11, so I'm just going to take out one. And they do have instructions for each sheet. So even just laying that on top of there, obviously it is going to be a little bit extra, but I'd rather have more extra than not enough. So for any of the extra, I could legit just like kind of trim it off with your X-Acto knife or try to flush it as best as you can to this. So one thing I do want to mention is make sure that you are 100% satisfied with your design, because once you take this laminated sheet and you put it on, I don't know if it comes off or if it's easy to come off or how tough that will be, but I would make sure that everything I got is good. If you do want to add to it in the future, I don't know. It's kind of tricky, but whatever. Also, one thing I wanted to mention is I put my coffee cup as the center because the coffee is the center of my creativity, my universe, everything. So this is like kind of like the the Apple logo if you have a MacBook or Apple product. So this is how the laminating sheet looks. I don't know if the camera's picking up on the gloss right here, but it says remove the top strip first, place the front side of the project on a flat surface, stick the top adhesive part of the laminating sheet gently on the object, peel off the liner a little bit, and slowly roll the adhesive side of the laminating. Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm sorry, this is So at this point, this is how it looks. This extra spacing at the bottom, I'm debating on if I want to fold it like, I'm debating on if I want to cut it off or fold it over. I know these cases are very tricky, so like anything that interferes with the fit would mess it up. So if I'm able to get some of the corners, then I'll do that. But I'm really just trying to get these air bubbles out of here. They're just, it's not as easy. It's not as easy. Alright guys, so after the laminated the laminated strip is already on, I'm just going back in and like pressing over some areas that are kind of trying to lift a little bit. I might have to put it under something to make sure this actually stays flat, but I didn't really think about that part. If I need to add another layer of if I can, but yeah, there's still a few bubbles and stuff in here, but I will get that fixed and situated. This is just for video purposes. Once I take shots and everything of it, it'll look really good. So now it's time to try it on my actual laptop, so let me get that. Here is my laptop, and here is the case. So let's give it a try. Let's see how it works. Please be careful with your screens, because at the end of the day, it's still a screen. Still very much a screen. I'm just gonna close this up. And there you have it. This is the finished completed case on my actual MacBook Pro. As you can see, the clear spaces, obviously it's just filled up with the color of it. But even when you have like things in black, it does appear, as long as your actual laptop has a brighter color background. But I think this came out fantastic. Like, let me just do a quick close pan over. Like, this looks really legit. You can rub your hands over it. You can feel it, and I like that because I didn't want it to be too flushed. But it's just like so, this is perfect. This is really perfect. But for the most part, this is it, guys. Let's open it up. Still works well with the case. Turn it on the side. She is looking pretty legit. So when you're at the coffee shop and people see your, oh my goodness, I just love your cover, just be like, yeah, I made it myself. Like, I legit did. It's all like my sayings and stuff. And the fun and the most relieving thing of this all is it's not actually on your laptop. You can just pop it right off when you're ready to go. Hey, you know what? I have a business meeting. I don't really want this case on here. So let me take it off. And when you're ready to pop it off, you can just run your hands across the top, however yours comes off. Voila, just remove it from your computer and you've got your clean laptop cover back. So look how easy that was. And then you can just switch it back to business professional. Snap, snap. I got a meeting to go to. Simple as that. I decided not to decorate or use this because this part you won't really see. So if you want to add this on here just as a clear under for it to lock in the top case, you can definitely do that as well. So yeah, guys, this is the final project for the quarantine crafts. Create and decorate your own cover for your laptop. And I hope you all really enjoyed and had fun watching this video, and hopefully you guys can create your own. If you do create your own inspirations, please feel free to let me know, because I would love to see what creative ideas you guys come up with, even more creative than mine, or maybe an even simpler method. Yeah, let me know if this was helpful in getting you guys just the right case. You know, sometimes you go on Amazon and you go to the Apple store or wherever, Walmart, and you just need a perfect case that screams you, and sometimes you can't find it. So this is why this was even birthed and created, because I couldn't find one that really fit me, and plus I don't want to get my laptop all dirty and with all the stickers. You know, it's just easy and fun to remove these and put them right back, or make whole new ones. It'll also be cool if you can make one for like each season, or you could even use these for family photos if you want. You can get very customized with them. I think I'm gonna try a few more of these just to get a little better at it, just to find make sure like everything sticks and everything. But for the most part, this is the end of the video. Let me know what you guys think, and if you thought this was a really cool, creative, and quirky quarantine craft. Like I mentioned in the beginning, I hope that everyone is being safe. I hope that everyone is sticking this out like we all are, and I will see you all in my next one.